What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be talking about the new triple threat win streak, 5 games in a row, similar to always, in NBA 2K25's triple threat park tomorrow. Now, what is this if you're new to the game? Basically, each and every week, every Sunday, 2K does give us some solid rewards as far as park rewards. This Sunday, if you win 5 games in a row, you will get the ultimate reward, which is a GOAT event card. Now, pair that with the locker code that you got for another GOAT, a GOAT card. You have 2 GOAT cards for these from this event for absolutely free. So that's just kind of something to make note of. If you type the locker code in, you get this. You have 2 GOAT cards. And again, what do you want to do with those GOAT cards? Well, you could go do basically whatever you want. You could get guys like Cedric Maxwell, Richard Jefferson. You could work your way up to get some of the better, GOAT cards in the game. I wouldn't recommend that, but obviously you could. But again, you can do whatever you want. You can downgrade for MT, right? As well as if you win 1 game here, you will get a Champions pack. You win 3 games, you get a Champions 97 plus pack. Now it says 97 plus. Realize you're probably going to get a Galaxy Opal from that. Okay, you're probably not going to get, the plus part of that, right? You're probably not going to pull a dark matter from that, although you technically are going to be able to. So if you are good at the game, right, this is something that I would recommend you guys grinding, right? Each and every Sunday, this is going to be the best time to play Triple Threat Park. It's honestly, for me, the only time that I play Triple Threat Park is when these win streaks are available. Otherwise, really don't touch foot in Park. It's just not one of the game modes that I play. I don't think the rewards are that great if it is not a Sunday reward. Now again, Sunday rewards are actually really solid. Some of your best probably rewards in the entire game. It's just kind of the way it is. So that is kind of the approach that I take. For me, I grind out the 5 games on my main account, on my no money spend account, and go on with my day. Now again, the big thing for me is if you do downgrade this, you're looking at over 100,000 of free MT, right? And again, I don't know the exact math on it. I have to do it, but it's for sure over 100,000 MT that you guys can get for absolutely free. If you get that GOAT event card and downgrade it to the diamonds, basically turn it into MT. Now, again, that with the other locker code, you can get over 200,000 MT for literally absolutely free. The locker code, obviously all you got to do is type that locker code in. This, all you got to do is, and I say all you've got to do is win 5 games in a row. That's not easy to do. Like for the average person, that is still extremely difficult to do. So if that's you, I'm not trying to be like rude when I say all you have to do. I'm just thinking to myself, it's 5 games, right? Like, yeah, winning them in a row is not the easiest thing to do, but it's 5 games of Triple Threat Park. And again, when you win 10 right now in the game, if you win 10 showdown games in a row, guess what? You get a dark matter, right? Probably dark matter that is not going to be used on your team. So it's just crazy that the park win streak rewards are better than the showdown win streak right now that is an agenda. It's just kind of crazy to think about when, again, showdown is it's probably a harder win because I feel like all the sweats are in showdown constantly. Now, I will say tomorrow in Triple Threat Park, the sweats are going to be out. So it's not going to be, all sunshine and rainbows. It is going to be it's going to be a difficult grind. But in my opinion, it's worth your time to do. If you are good at the game, if you're up for the sweat fest, it is absolutely worth your time in this game to go do it tomorrow. So just kind of my approach to it. I am going to do it on my main account. I am going to do it on my no money spend account. And again, you can do this with other people. So I do it, by myself, right? Using my 3 cards. But if you want to, you can do this with other people. Load up with some of your friends. If you've got some good friends, load up with them. And if y'all all go on a 5-game win streak together, all you guys in co-op, right, will get the GOAT piece. And so if you have friends that are good at the game, grind it with them, right? Make the grind more fun. Make it easier for you guys to do if they are good at the game. Or if you are pretty not, like, I'm not going to say bad, but if you're not that great at the game, maybe you just go into go into park and, play with randoms and just go in the no squads court and then try to find some guys that are good, right? Try to find some guys that can carry you, and all you've got to do is stand in the corner you know, and knock down shots. Try to find those type of guys. Just be a role player on those type of teams, because that, again, is worth it in my opinion. And I know it, you know, might be more fun to do by yourself or whatever, but again, it might be worth your time if you do struggle sometimes to do it by yourself. Find guys that are decent at the game, or try to at least, and then just kind of try to go on that 5-game win streak. It is at least worth a try in my opinion, because I feel like a lot of people on that no squads court aren't necessarily that good at the game. And again, obviously, you know, you might not be either, but if it's bad, or if it's not great versus not great, you have a chance for sure. So I do think that this is probably the best weekly grind of, you know, that we've seen. Is each and every week we do get this Sunday grind, and it is definitely worth your time in my opinion to do. So do it tomorrow. You will have that free GOAT card. You have a Champions Player 97 Galaxy Opal or above, and you have an additional Champions pack to open up. And along the way, you will get some other rewards, some MT for playing the game. Depending on where you're at with the agenda in Triple Threat Park, you might get something for that as well. I know I'm not super high, but I think at 10 games, you get like some MT or something, right? It's not anything crazy, but it is just a little bit of extra MT, a little bit of an extra incentive. So it doesn't feel like you're just playing the game, you know, for the GOAT card tomorrow. So it is something each and every week I'm glad we get. It's crazy though. I feel like 2K has went all out with this event. Like I genuinely feel like that they have went crazy with the events recently in my team. And I don't even know if it's a positive thing, but I feel like each and every time, you know, Sunday comes around, we have, you know, a park win streak to grind for that top piece, which again, it used to be like a player we could grind for. I think the piece is better, because sometimes when it was a player, it was just not the best, you know, it was a fine player, but a lot of times it just wasn't necessarily like the best player. Wasn't necessarily a player a lot of people did necessarily want. So that is something that I am glad that we're, you know, getting this as far as, you know, Sunday rewards instead of a mediocre reward that we were seeing a decent amount before we saw consistent events in my team. So take the time tomorrow, grind these 5 games in a row if you are good at the game. If you're not good at the game, again, try to find, you know, teammates that are decent. Try to find, you know, a squad that you can go and run with and will your way to these 5 games in a row. And like I said, I would get the legend badges, maybe the 10 bucks, and then after that, the more MT you can get from this event, the better off you're going to be. Like, genuinely, if you want the duo with Andrew Bogut as well, you can get that. But after that, I would try to just get MT. I don't think Cedric Maxwell, anybody like that, probably is worth it. I got in a fight with people in my Twitch chat that were gassing Cedric Maxwell. I'm not saying he's bad, but I'm just saying I don't know if he's, you know, quote unquote worth it when it comes down to should you get MT, should you get Cedric Maxwell. So that's just kind of my opinion on it. You guys can let me know your thoughts on Cedric Maxwell on this Triple Threat Park win streak coming tomorrow. Are you guys grinding it out? Do think it is worth your time to do. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.